Good afternoon, this is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Happy Wednesday? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a fabulous week. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful. We have lots of good things going on. We have the sun comes up every day. It's a reminder that it's a new day of creation. And then it goes down to say, let go of what no longer serves you. Okay? If there was a situation, don't go to sleep with that on your head. Okay? Come to a resolution or a solution for yourself. If you made a mistake, forgive yourself. Okay? And then send the person that you made the mistake, person, place, or thing, infinite unconditional love. Clear your space. The reading that we're going to be doing today is a collective reading. It's called the Eternal Moment. Right here, right now, release, surrender, and allow. This is significant. We are now in the energy of the Lion's Gate portal. Okay, when we go through, it's like stepping through a door. Okay, and it's giving us a lot of opportunities. Okay, there is manifestation opportunities and increased energy. It peaks on the 8th of August. But it's also a cosmic synergy. It's a connection, a link between the spiritual realm and the material realm. So when we want to manifest something, we send that request out to the all that is and the all that ever was. He hears us, okay? You only have to do it one time, but once you do that, stay in the moment of now. How do you do that? You're going to get triggers. When the triggers show up, it's a signpost. Okay, and when that signpost, like you when you're on the highway, you see a signpost, it's telling you which way to go. It's a directional. Okay, so when that trigger shows up, look at it as a trigger warning. Go deep. Find out why you're being triggered by whatever memory that is, person, place, or thing. It's the emotion that you're releasing. Okay, so staying in the eternal moment, right here, right now, is allowing you to go with the flow of potential. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's going on. We're going to welcome in the archangels of the four corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We wish to request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We wish to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, the Archangels of the Seven Rays, the Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. And we'd like to welcome in they're showing me something, y'all. To all folks that are requesting, that have questions, that are requesting healing, I send Reiki Universal Life Force Energy out to you. I've already welcomed the energies here to the reading, and as I touch the cards, the energy is going into the cards and it's in my throat. Okay, so to all that has requested healing energy, we send that out to you as we go through this reading. And for those that have not, we wish to welcome in their higher beings and send the energy to their higher selves. Okay, to their higher selves. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst, can you please give us the overall essence of the story that you wish to share today? Okay, I was told to pause right there. There was something I needed to do. So, at the high heart chakra, Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity, look, trust there is a divine plan. Now, look where he is. He's in the desert. He's going on his pathway, but he's in the desert. So, man, what we're talking about is releasing, surrendering, and allowing. As we go on our pathway, there are things that we're going to come across that are going to test us. Okay? They're going to test whether you are going to release it, forgive yourself, Whatever it is, are you going to release it, or are you going to hold on to it? Are you going to react the same way? Okay, desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. Okay, voyage of the heart, look, voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. So there's a balance, looks like here. So it looks like this one's going through the desert passage, but, and it may look like it's here, but the voyage of the heart is this journey. Okay, what are you going to hold into your heart? What are you going to release from your heart? Thank you, Spirit. Love flows through you and to you. So if there was someone, person, place, or thing that you met along your path and they gave you energy that was a learning lessons, release it and let it go. Look what happens. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So all of this is a process. Okay? All of this is a process. All right? Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Isn't that something? Voyage of the heart. Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity are at the high heart and the heart. So they're giving us their message that love flows through you and to you. So when we come across someone, send them infinite unconditional love. What it does is it goes out into the universe and it comes back to us 10 times. Okay? At the Earth Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, look, gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Okay, this is on the earth plane. This is what's happening on the earth plane. Okay, once we get through all of the processes, okay, gates of triumph, but this is on the earth plane with us. Now, remember I didn't have my candle of forgiveness the other day, but you can always light one in your heart and then see it in your mind's eye, visualize that candle of forgiveness, and that's going to remind you to forgive yourself and forgive all the people, places, and things that crossed your path. Look, wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Thank you, Spirit. So, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Okay, so Spirit is encouraging us, supporting us, guiding us, and directing us. So at these gates of triumph, success expands in your life. Enjoy the journey. Okay, we want to enjoy our journey. Okay, and how do you do that? Release and surrender what no longer serves you. Let those memories from your past, stories of your past, opinions that other people of you, that other people decided that they wanted to tell you, it's none of their business who you are. I determine who I am, and so do you. Okay, look, it came up again, same place. The wondrous universe. Okay, walk in beauty. This is beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Walk in beauty. Walk in blessings. Walk in the blessings that you give to yourself by releasing. Empty the cup. Okay, when you empty that cup of pain, sorrow, lack, and loss, when you empty it and then wash it out with infinite unconditional love, set it down, stay in that space, the internal moment, right here, right now, watch what Spirit does. Gates of triumph, success expands your life. Trust there is a divine plan. Walk in beauty. Put that in your heart. The universe is the beauty. You're in one, remember the sacred elements, air, fire, water, earth, and the sacred space. That's where you're walking, in the sacred space with the all that is and the all that ever was. Navigating the stars. Follow your bliss. Okay? Release, surrender, and allow. Okay? Let all the other stuff go and then find your passion. What makes you happy? Does going to get an ice cream cone make you happy and it's not an indiscretion? Go get you an ice cream cone. Okay? I like doing this. Okay? I love my crystals. I love my flowers. I love searching for flowers. They call to me when I go to the grocery store. The flowers that I'm supposed to buy, I can feel them. Okay? That is, even when you go outside, the birds, they come to you. Okay? If they have a message for you, they come to you. Look. Great adventure. Desert passage is a great adventure. Okay? Navigating the stars, wandering the path, voyage of the heart. Do you see the trend, do you see the pattern? It's forward movement, okay? Once you get across those signs, those trigger warnings on your pathway, once you get past those and say, okay, let me look at this, let me process it, release it, surrender it, and allow the all that is and the all that ever was to help me to move forward. These are all the chariot cards, okay? All right, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Thank you so much. Now, if you would, please clarify Gates of Triumph, Dark Desert Passage, and Wondrous Universe at the high heart chakra. Look. Organization, corporation, traditional structure, higher education, okay? This is what is happening right now, okay? You may be at a job, you may want a higher education. I do. I'm always studying something. Something always comes up and I go, wait a minute, what is that? Okay? Traditional structure may be marriage, it may be a project, it may be a collaboration, working on a new project. There is a divine plan, okay? Now, let's say this is a marriage, okay? Trust the divine plan. Okay, we know that for the twin flames, there is a divine plan, okay? One helps the other, okay? Now, same thing. When we balance our masculine and feminine sides, we're balancing ourselves from within, okay? That is the divine plan. That's the divine plan, okay? We have inner twin. We're all our own twins, okay? Now, what I'm seeing, when we just talked about balancing the inner twin or a sacred plan, look, what is this about? The eternal moment right here, right now. Release, surrender, and allow. This is separating the wheat from the chaff. That is separating what is no longer necessary, what has served its purpose. You're going to get illuminated. Some things that the illumination is trigger warning. The illumination is whatever triggers you, makes you feel bad, makes you feel upset. It's time to let it go. Okay? It don't go good with your outfit. Alright? So we're going to leave that one. Gates of Triumph. Clarified. Look who's getting Gates of Triumph. The masculine who is holding the rose, who's holding space in his heart for someone that he loves. Roses and flowers are love language. They're love language. It's the masculine. Gates of Triumph. Success expands your life. Okay? Now, under him is the bridge. Look at that bridge. Remember we were looking at Voyage of the Heart, Wandering Path, Navigating the Stars, Desert Passage. This is the Desert Passage. There were there was a chasm, okay? But Spirit built that bridge for us to cross with learning, growing, and evolving. There's another chasm, okay? Look at this bridge. This is how we ascend in the light of the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? Now, when we're talking about twin flames, this is where they give and receive lessons, experiences, and challenges from each other. This is where they learn, grow, and evolve. They're going to meet in the middle, in the light. Okay? All right, Spirit. Thank you for that. Now, wish you well. Now, when we release, surrender, and evolve, our wishing well is our heart space. When we meditate and go into our imagination, okay, that's where we look at our 0 degree. Where are you right here, right now? What do you want? Okay, tell the universe what you want, baby. Tell the universe. The universe hears you. Remember, your energy is intertwined with that of the Prime Creator. Okay, so if you're in meditation and your intentions are pure and you're doing this from your heart space, okay, Spirit hears you. Okay, follow your passion. Okay, there may be something that you want, a wish that is going to bring you joy. That is the purpose of all of this. is to receive that joy, stay in that joy, and stay in the eternal moment, the right here, right now. Okay, look, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Okay, now the mice card, this is a lesson. This is lessons, experiences, and challenges. Okay, now if you're getting lessons, experiences, and challenges, and you solve them, okay, this is something, the mice is destruction. The mice is destruction. You, as the traveler, okay, are going to destroy what no longer serves you by releasing, surrendering, and allowing. Okay? If you surrender it, release and surrender it to the wondrous universe. Release this destruction. Release the negative energies, the lack, loss, pain, sorrow. Any 3D dense energy, that's what this is. Release it, surrender it to the universe, and allow the universe to bring to you what you are requesting. Okay? All right, look. Under that, a new adventure. We just saw it. Gain some triumph. Okay? This is us connecting to the all that is and the all that ever was. This is a text message. It could be meditation. It could be sitting outside on the ground, absorbing light codes, solar activation codes, and sharing those with Mother, Father, Gaia, and then in return getting infinite unconditional love from her because we're grounding ourselves. This may be a new adventure, okay? Because it looks like this masculine is holding his heart, holding this flower for the person that he loves is at the gates of triumph, okay? So there's a new adventure coming once we release pain, hurt, lack, loss, suffering, sorrow, any 3D dense energy. When we release this to the all that is and the all that ever was, we shift, okay? When we find the courage to shift, okay, when we find the courage to shift from fear, hold on, say it again. When we find the courage to shift from fear into healing, no, clearing, into clearing the past to heal the present, that's when the adventure happens, a new adventure, a higher adventure. Okay, a higher level adventure. Okay, that's what happens. Now look, meeting. This is a park. What happens in the park? People sit, they have coffee, they play with their dogs, they let their babies learn how to walk. They sit on the grass, connecting to the all that is. They're outside in nature. Okay, so when we shift from fear into clearing the past to heal the presence, that's when spirit, when we're connecting to spirit, because there's nothing blocking us, okay? These energies block us from connection with spirit. That's why we say meditate. And when you meditate, let go of what no longer serves you. And for that moment, that's what we do. Okay? Thank you, spirit. Thank you, Archangel Sandophon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Thank you so much. Every time you guys give me the cards, they fall exactly where they're supposed to fall. I am so grateful to you. Okay, thank you. You are here. Angels are here. I love the way you guys handle me. I love the way you answer my questions. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra? Lesson at the root chakra, please. Okay, I'm getting resistance. Lesson at the root chakra. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Can you please clear this space? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Okay, look, Archangel Gabriel, he said, I'm here, clearing the space. Now, this is the Knight of Wands. There's passion here. It's under the man that's holding the heart. He's holding space in his heart for his person. Okay, he's at the gates of triumph. Okay, there is success. He is being assisted by Archangel Gabriel with passion and intensity. Remember, we just saw follow your passion. He followed his passion. Who is it? The King of Wands. Again, fiery passion. Okay, look, he is levitating. Look at this chair. Look at his throne. He's in the air. Okay, he is in the air. He is connecting. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. He's elevated. Okay, thank you. He's been elevated. That is that's why he's at the gates of triumph. Look, right side. He is utilizing the sacred elements of air and fire, water, earth, and the creators of the space. He is now the magician. We saw that yesterday, that the divine masculine had acquired all 5 of the sacred elements in order to move forward on his journey. Okay, he's trusting the sacred plan. Okay, he is walking in beauty because he is releasing 3D dense energies that do not serve him. He has surrendered, surrendered them to the universe, and he is allowing the universe to answer his prayers because he emptied the cup. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is being created at the sacral chakra? This is the lesson experience. What is he experiencing? The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this 3 of Pentacles, there was a collaboration. Okay, it has to do with earthly tangible blessings on the left side. The 8 of Pentacles, he became a subject matter expert in something. Okay, you see the little mouse right there? Okay, this little mouse may have been an interruption or distraction, and it may have been something that he did not release. See the mouse? Okay, destruction. It may have been something that was an interruption for him. Look, it brought imbalance. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. So he was in a collaboration with some people regarding an earthly tangible blessing, and that relationship or that project brought him an imbalance. Okay, thank you, Spirit. But he's becoming a subject matter expert on something. It just took him a while. This is a delay too. So he was in a delay because of something that was destructive to him while he was in a relationship or a project or something with 2 other people, and it brought balance. So one of those people is gone. Went from the 3 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles, and it may mean that there was some money lost. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is the challenge at the solar plexus? What is the action? Okay, thank you. 10 of Cups. This is at the solar plexus. This was the challenge. Somebody was trying to go towards this 10 of Cups, but there was imbalance. Okay, look. What was the imbalance? Devil energy. We just talked about it. 3D dense energy. Okay, somebody wanted the 10 of Cups. Okay, but they were doing it in an imbalanced way. Okay, they went from 3 Pentacles to 2 of Pentacles to try to get, the challenge was the 10 of Cups. This was something emotional. Okay, something emotional. Something that he lost in the past. What? He tried to hold on to something that he thought was his 10 of Cups, but he was holding on to it in imbalance. Okay, and on the other side of the 10 of Cups was devil energy. Destruction, chaos. Okay, thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell us what is the decision being made? Oh, no. This is the Queen of Pentacles pretending to be something that she is not. You see the peacock? So let's make sure. We're going to look at the other cards around her to see if I'm saying the right thing. Okay, so on the left side, there was an epiphany. a revelation, a conversation with a young person. It was emotional, okay, about a Queen of Pentacles. On the right side, look, Ace of Pentacles. Whenever you get an Ace of Pentacles, you from any ace, from the all that is and the all that ever was, it's what you deserve. So what I'm seeing is that this little tower, okay, what this person deserved was there was something that had to do with money. They went from the earthly tangible blessing. So it could have even been three things that they were looking at that gave them the impression that they had the Ten of Cups, because they went from the Two of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. And on the right side of the Ten of Cups was the devil energy. This Page of Cups says there's something emotional. It was an emotional message. It was a revelation. It was an epiphany about a Queen of Pentacles. On the right side of her is the Ace of Pentacles. Get what you deserve, okay? What was that? A tower. Something came down. Now, something came down, desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan, okay? So someone may have gone into a relationship with someone who was the Queen of Pentacles, pretending to be something that she was not, as part of their divine plan, their blueprint, because this person, I'm getting the feeling, gave a karmic lesson, a huge karmic lesson, okay, in a corporation, an organization, a traditional structure, or a marriage, or higher education, okay? Okay, wherever it was a desert passage, okay? But it was forward movement for everyone involved on their sacred blueprint, okay? So whoever gives karmic lessons, that's part of their sacred blueprint. That's why we can't judge, okay? But whatever happened, there's a tower that is happening. Look, Ace of Cups, it's going to be emotional. And see that fortnight? See the transitions of the moon? Okay, this is coming from the all that is and the all that ever was. This is an emotional cleansing. It's coming in the form of a tower. And it has to do with earthly tangible blessings. It could be money, okay? It's probably money. We see, well, earthly tangible blessings. She's a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please tell us what is being spoken about at the throat chakra? Six of Cups, melancholy, somebody from the past. Somebody is thinking. Somebody is thinking in their heart space, in their mind. They're going back to the past. Now remember, this is about the eternal moment of now, right here, right now. Release, surrender, allow. So if this person is releasing the 3D dense energy from themselves so that they can to the all that is and the all that ever was, if they are releasing and surrendering to allow the universe to hear their prayers from their heart space, one of those prayers is a Six of Cups, okay? It's someone from their past, okay? Now, what is being hidden from this Queen of Pentacles, who is getting a tower? Something's, okay, so, Spirit, what's going on? Okay, somebody did magic. Somebody did magic on Twin Flames. Okay, something was hidden. Something was hidden that they were, what was hidden was that they were doing magic. This Queen of Pentacles was doing magic on the Twin Flames. Okay, look, you can't make this up. Look, Spirit, look, I have been getting a message since, I don't know, March, maybe early April, that there was someone pretending to be something they were not, because they were using dark magic instead. Remember, the queen, the High Priestess walks with her shadow. On one side of her is the white column. The other side of her is the dark column. This person was telling people, or this energy was pretending to be a High Priestess that was connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, with a pure heart, mind, and soul. And instead, this person was doing magic, okay? It's right here. The Moon card, something was hidden. Okay, when I see this card, right now my eyes are going towards the candles, candle magic. Somebody was doing candle magic on the memories somebody was having about someone that they were really, really happy with, and it was the High Priestess. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. So someone is releasing, surrendering, and allowing 3D dense energy, probably that was projected towards them, towards their person, towards their sacred plan, their future. All of they once they release that to the all that is and the all that ever was, that pathway will be clear. But it looks like it's already happening because this person is thinking about his person from the past. Okay, success expands your life. He's at the gates of triumph right now. Okay, now what I'm getting is this person, not only is he the magician, he is a high priest too, because a high priest would be able to stop all of this. The simple way. Release and surrender what no longer serves. Okay, what has served its purpose to teach, to learn, growing, for the lesson experiences and challenges. Okay, release it to the universe. The universe will take it, and now the universe, because that block is gone, can hear your prayers. Okay, they have to manifest in the heavens first. That's why they go to the universe. Okay, Archangel Uriel, okay, he'll probably show up, is the one that carries our prayers. Okay, our heartfelt prayers, not from the mind, from lack. Okay, but from our heart. And we already know once it's done, it's done. Okay, we don't have to go back and forth. All right. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you please tell us what is the message to the third eye? Thank you. Look, King of Cups. Remember, heartfelt prayers, King of Cups. Okay, this is Archangel, he's being helped by Archangel Raphael. Healing. Archangel Raphael is the healer, and Mother Mary, okay, she's an archangel. Archangel Mary is Mother Mary. Okay, they're helping him to heal his heart, to become the King of Cups, because he is releasing this energy to the universe. Why? Okay, something was illuminated to him about someone from his past. He may not have known that that person from his past was his person. Okay, now, somebody feeling stuck. Who's feeling stuck, Spirit? Look, cycle's over. A brand new cycle is going to begin. Okay, the cycle of someone pretending to be something that they're not. This person was helping this Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles now been demoted, okay, or brought down to be a Page of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, but somebody's feeling stuck. What was illuminated? Oh my gosh, Spirit, I asked the question. What was illuminated? What was illuminated? What the high priestess was hiding and doing. That's what was illuminated to the King of Cups. Okay, wow. Now, and why he either was feeling stuck, or why this person that was throwing swords is stuck now. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Thank you. Okay, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you please tell us what is the message coming down through the crown? What's coming down through the crown chakra? Okay. All right. Okay, look. What's coming down through the crown chakra is someone does not have control of their environment yet. Someone, oh, okay, I got it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so what's going on is, remember the person that was stuck in the Eight of Swords? They don't want this King of Cups. He's in the upright. They don't want him leaving, moving forward. They don't want to move on to calmer waters, but they don't want their magic to stop. In the upright, this is adult magic, okay? They don't want it to stop, but it's in reverse. This is the causal shock. This is in the, oh, okay. This is in the, at the crown. So whoever was in this energy, okay, whoever was given the karmic lessons, they're not in control of their environment. They don't want to move on to calmer waters, but their magic is no longer working. They no longer have any bright new ideas. Now remember, the Eight of Wands, following things with passion, Each one of those wands is a bright new idea that somebody used against somebody else to manipulate them. That's what this is, okay? This is one of those wands used to manipulate somebody. It's no longer working. They have no more bright new ideas. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please tell us what's at the causal chakra? Thank you. Fighting. Look, they're fighting. This may be 5 different energies or 5 different spells that were sent out, 5 different bright new ideas that are no longer working. No longer working, okay? Even somebody tried really, really hard to keep somebody in the space that they wanted them to stay in, and now they're fighting, okay? What are they doing? Okay, they're fighting. Somebody wants to take a leap and move forward, okay? We already know who that is. Somebody is fighting that. Somebody's still fighting that. But look, who's involved? The universe. This person, okay, remember the wondrous universe. Somebody's releasing the 3D dense energy, destruction, chaos, disillusion to the universe. Releasing, surrendering, and allowing, okay? This is the universe. This is also someone mastering themselves, their masculine and their feminine side. So if somebody was fighting somebody and they were always throwing these wands and this magic to manipulate somebody's emotions, okay, they're still doing it, but look what they're coming up against. The universe balancing itself. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so here we go. This is the card. This is the card that the angels brought out that told the story. The universe is here, balancing itself. Look, King of Swords. The King of Swords. Okay, Spirit. So we have the masculine in the King of Cups energy. We have him in the King of Wands energy. King of Cups, King of Wands. And we have him in the King of Swords. He's speaking his truth. Okay? Speaking his truth. All right. So let's cross the cards. Archangel Gabriel. Somebody is moving forward with passion. Okay? Now, this is the lesson. Okay? Because they learned their lesson. Okay? They processed it. They're letting it go. They're seeing the past for what where it is in the past. There's somebody that does not want this to happen, but there's nothing more they can do, okay? Okay, this is how it evolved. This person, this knight of passion, defining his voice, standing in his power, this is the lesson. He had to do this in order to stop this. This was manipulation, but now he has his own wand that he's going to use, his own bright new idea that he's going to use. He's being helped by Archangel Gabriel. This is the experience. Somebody was in a relationship with somebody, a project or something, okay? And what did it evolve to? This person, this destruction, this chaos, this 3D dense energy that this is sitting under, okay? He is now the King of Cups. So remember, trust the sacred plan. Remember, there's a balance from the dark to the light. This will be the dark part. Hasn't evolved to growing into the King of Cups. Okay? So remember, that's why we don't judge. Everybody got a job. Okay? Now, the challenge was somebody thought they had the 10 of Cups. Okay? It was probably materialism, it was emotional, whatever it was. But the learning is that they already had the 6 of Cups. Okay? They had the 10 of Cups. It was with somebody from the past. Okay? See all those flowers blooming? See the growth? And look at the bottom. See that fox? There was a fox that got into the hen house. Okay? All of this is orchestrated by the all that is and the all that ever was, so people can learn, grow, and evolve. Have lessons, experiences, and challenges to learn, grow, and evolve. But it always happens, the learning, growing, and evolving always happens once there's a decision made from the heart space. So in this desert passage, okay, trust that there's a sacred plan. There was a marriage, okay, 1 and 9. There's a new beginning because something is over. What is it? The collaboration. This collaboration right here. Remember, two people come together. They have their own energy. They make a third energy. One of these energies is being taken away. Okay? So what happened was there was a decision made about this person that was pretending to be something that they were not. We saw the High Priestess card. Someone was using magic that is no longer working. Okay? Now, in their mindset, they don't want to leave. They don't want somebody else to leave, and they don't want to leave. They want to keep the status quo. And that's why there's fighting, cause and effect. Okay? Now, here we have 3D disc energy, the fighting being released to the universe, releasing, surrendering, and allowing. Okay? Allowing what? The reunification of the one that's in his heart. Remember, we know that he's holding his heart for somebody. You know he's holding his heart for somebody, but the reunification of him with that heart, with that person. Okay? Why? Because he mastered himself. Okay? And he's speaking the truth as the King of Swords. Okay? Wow, Spirit. Wow. Okay, y'all. Well, this was beautiful. Now, remember we saw this. The divine plan. Lessons, experiences, and challenges to learn, grow, and evolve. Spirit gave us a way to find this bridge. The bridge is when we find the bridge every day. When we connect to our heart space and we think, our thoughts, words, and deeds are enacted with infinite unconditional love from our heart space. That's the bridge that connects us to the all that is and the all that ever was. When we meditate and we take those 6 deep breaths, okay, we hold it at the top, okay, and we allow, okay, releasing anything and everything that's going on around us at the time, okay, to meditate. You are on the bridge between that breath is the bridge between earth and heaven. It connects you to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay? And that's why the bridge is here. Okay? Because what happens with the bridge? When you're on this bridge, you're going to elevate to the higher bridge with the light that you're embracing, with the knowledge that you're embracing, the understanding that you're embracing, to release and surrender. Okay? It would no longer serve you. For you to separate the wheat from the chaff. Okay? Wow, Spirit. To go ascend to the next level of learning, growing, and evolving. Okay? Wow. This is so beautiful. You guys always come through like that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, all universal beings of the highest wide light that are the law of one that are in this room. Thank you to the archangels of the 4 corners. Thank you to the archangel twin flames of our chakras for your story. I am so grateful to you. Thank you to the archangels of the 7 rays, the Johans of the 7 rays, and the Johans of the chakras. Thank you to my divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Thank you to the Reiki Universal Life Force energy that I got to share with my guest. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So, to all energies that are represented on this reflection spread, I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. I send you infinite, unconditional love to find who you truly are, to sit still for a minute, to see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, and know what you need to know. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you to the all that is and the all that ever was. I am in gratitude to you, the divine. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, y'all, that's the reading. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Yoga Master Gail, you know I love you, girl. Thank you so much. I got a kettlebell. Do you have a, okay, Yoga Master Gail, I'm going to look and see on your channel to see if you have a kettlebell video. But if you don't, let me know if you're going to be doing one, because I got a kettlebell, okay? And I love my kettlebell. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave y'all with the 5 principles of Reiki. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I honor and respect every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. One of the things that we're being told by higher beings is to recognize every single person in front of you. Every single person on TV, on the radio, wherever you're doing, whoever it is, if it's a human, recognize their divine light. Okay? If there's something that triggers you, okay, I don't want this to be a spiritual bypass. Process why you're triggered. Figure out what happened and then release and let it go. Okay? But every single person, every single being on this planet carries a fractal of the divine spark of the Most High. Okay? And there is no separation from us to the Most High. We should not have separation from ourselves to any other being. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you so much. We have to release and surrender separation by judgment, because we all have our own preference. That's a human thing. Okay? It doesn't mean we have to judge other people because of their preference. Okay? We have to release and surrender that. Release and surrender the separation. It builds the collective of infinite unconditional love. Okay? It helps us to birth the new planet with infinite unconditional love. Okay? So if you get that trigger, and I'm going to let y'all go. If you get that trigger, whatever it is, okay, this right here, if you get this right here, it triggers you and makes you feel bad, and you have an emotion for something that happened, okay, the reason why it's triggering you is because that energy clashes with the infinite unconditional love that you are of the Most High. That's why it's a trigger. That's why it makes you feel bad, because it's not a part of who you truly are. Release, surrender, and allow. And then hold your space in your heart for the eternal moment of right here, right now. You're not going to the past, because you're releasing and shifting into clearing the past to heal the present. Okay? So I'll tell y'all that, and I'm going to let y'all go. I love you guys above your imagination. I love you guys so much, because I just do. It's part of my sacred plan. Okay, is to love everyone. Now, I'm not saying as a human that I don't pop off sometimes. Yes, I do. I did it yesterday. Okay? But when I was walking away, I said, have a great day. But when I saw her, Spirit did this. Okay, I was in the grocery store. I was looking at my phone at my list. And I was standing. And it was a really long hallway, about as big as this room. Probably about as big as, in the grocery store. And I was standing there, and this lady came up behind me. She goes, excuse me. And I put my awareness in my heart space. And I looked up, and I looked at her, and I said, oh, I'm sorry that this hallway is not big enough for you to go around. She goes, I'm not trying to be snippy. And I said, ma'am, you have a great day. When I saw her, I was in the grocery line, buying my things, right? And I got a wash over me, and it was blue. I could feel it. I feel colors. And the wash was blue. And I turned around and I looked at her and I said, can I hug you? And she went, no. I said, well, at least let me apologize. She goes, no. All of a sudden she exhaled. She goes, no, I could have easily just said, excuse me, or went around. I said, no. I said, I had a choice too. I had a choice to say something smart to you, or just say, oh, excuse me, let me get out of the way. And it was done, just like that. It was over. Okay, so, and then we had a good laugh in the line. I was telling the cashier, Archangel Marilyn, what was going on. When I was talking on, she talks over on the overhead, and she does a really good job. And I was telling her how I messed it up the first time. And when I told her the story, the lady that we had just fixed it and figured out cracked up laughing. Now, if she had been standing there mad in that dimension that she was in because of that interaction that we had, she wouldn't have been able to enjoy that joy, okay? Because it was spontaneous laugh. She just cracked up laughing really hard, right? So sometimes we step into a dimension where there might be an interaction that feels like chaos or uncertainty, but we always have the choice to fix it and come out of the dimension ourselves, as well as pull the person that was in that dimension with us out. Okay, so that's my story for today. So I'm going to leave that there. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.